Hey guys, what's going on? Russ Mankson here with the Namra podcast. I'm here with Ashley and Justin, and we're here in the office on a Friday afternoon. We're going to talk about what's going on with Namra, with our team the last couple weeks, this month really, and just get right into it. Hopefully bring you guys some marketing tips as always.
Back in the weekly grind. We've been taking a little bit of time off lately because we've had podcasts stacked up, so it's good to be back in and chipping away again.
Yep, and I was having conversations earlier today with a client where things are slow for us usually. In the summer, a little more slow because people go on vacations and It's harder to book video shoots. So one thing we try to do is in the spring plan for the slow summer and get a lot of shoots in May, June, because we do know everyone's going away. So a lot of our clients are squared away. They've had videos scheduled out for the whole summer for the last month. Yeah. So that's what we do. We help everybody get up and running so they can go on vacation in the summer. Social media still stays up and running. Their ads stay up and running. Yep, and that's what the team's all about, is that the whole point of hiring us is that you can bring us on and not have to worry about your social media. Book a video shoot with us once a quarter, and you could be squared away for the whole year under the right circumstances. So
it's true.
Exactly. I love seeing clients who I'm friends with on social media now, and I'll be working on their page and have posts go out for the next few weeks, and I just see them on vacation. And I'm like, yes, that's what we're here for.
Yep,
no one knows they're out on vacation, on a cruise. They're
exactly.
Like, I'm just in my office typing away. They have no idea.
Yep.
Exactly.
I love that is the best part. Is the stock photos keep going out. It still looks like you're in the office. The graphics keep flying, and you can be at peace. It's always been peace of mind ever since we started. I remember when me and Taylor were knocking on doors way back in the beginning, it was all about just look, you're not going to have to worry about it anymore.
Right.
Whether you bring us on in a large capacity or a small capacity just to take a couple posts off your plate every week, it's one less thing you have to worry about. As business owners, especially now, social media keeps getting more and more complicated. So 5 or 10 years ago, it was you could save 5 hours a week hiring somebody like us to take the posts off your plate, but now it's so complicated with the Meta Business Suite and scheduling posts.
A lot of hats to wear.
Making graphics, keeping yourself unique, but also staying trendy. It's there's so much to think about in order to do it well. So now we're taking, even our small clients, we're taking 20, 30 hours a week or a month off of their plate, and it really positively affects their business because they're able to use those hours elsewhere. And that's what it's all about.
Did you and Taylor really go door knocking?
Dude, that's how we started.
Did you really?
For
that's
a year.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
So rewarding to look back on all that.
Yeah. It is rewarding to look back on for sure, but at the time it was oh man. We were just really psyching ourselves up, listening to motivational speeches all day long and being every no is closer to a yes. I talked to probably 500 business owners before we got our first client.
Wow.
And that was when I was still working at the Worcester Chamber. And,
that's right. You were telling me that.
We got one more after that, and I was okay, I'm out.
Took the leap.
Proof of concept. It was all right, we can do this. People are paying us to post. That's all I needed for validation to be we can do this full time.
Right.
That's how you know the passion is there. I feel so many people are not comfortable going to doors nowadays. People were very uncomfortable doing that, so that's just how you know.
I wouldn't do it. I'm uncomfortable doing it.
Yeah. Well, there were lots of. We tried different things. We tried. Going on social media and seeing who had the worst Facebook page, but they were the people who cared the least about what we had to say, because they were well, we hate Facebook. It was that much in the trenches back then. So eventually we just reverted to being you know what, we just need to go local connections, local businesses, slowly start networking. And that's where it all really started, was luckily I was working at the Worcester Chamber, so I heard about these morning networking groups, and through one of the networking groups through the chamber, I heard about BNI. So I was in a BNI in Holden, Mass for 2 or 3 years, and Taylor got in his in Rhode Island, and we just kind of slowly started networking our way up to where we're at now. But in the beginning, the first couple clients, to prove the concept to ourselves, it was straight up door to door and cold calling.
That's how you got to do it, baby.
We had big lists.
Grinding.
My sister's boyfriend just started working for Liberty Mutual, and he needs contacts to call to just get his book started, and that's just part of the process when you work for one of those companies. And I pulled out my old business card box from the first 3 years, and he was I just dumped it on the table, and I was here it is. And he was holy shit, it's it just stacks and stacks in this big bin. And it was amazing for me to look back at and be like, wow, like we did meet all those people. Like that's how we got here. So shout out to everyone we've ever met at a networking event or everyone. Yeah. There's so many connections and so much has led to this. So we're super grateful.
Nice.
And the better we get, the more we're able to help. Like I said, when we first started, it was, you know, a couple hours off people's plates, but now we're taking, you know, in a lot of cases, like even 40 or 50 hours off of a business's plate during a week or during a month, and that's huge for their growth.
Yeah,
so.
It's how much money do you want to spend? How valuable is your time versus your money, and what are you trying to take off your plate versus how much money are you willing to spend? So it's worth it in the end for sure. You know, you got to find a company that works with you, that jives with you, that understands your schedule and can adapt to that and give you that leverage that you need. So
Exactly. I think something you said is something I've thought about before, and something I love about this company is people who think, oh, Facebook's ruining the world, I need to get off Facebook, it's just annoying, blah, blah, blah. But especially this company has really showed people like that using Facebook in that way versus for your business, advertising, making money, two totally completely different things. Because I'll go through phases where I hate social media for that aspect. Like, I don't want to see people complaining, I don't want to see this, don't want to see that, but then I can turn that off, go to my own business page because I'm an artist, and it's like a totally different world. So I think posing it to clients like, oh, okay, like that Facebook you're complaining about, like that's not the kind of Facebook we do. So I think that's really important.
Yeah. That was a large part of the conversation in the beginning was like, look, you might hate it for personal use, but you need it for your jewelry shop or for your restaurant. Like you won't survive. If the place down the street has a better Instagram, you might lose because of that. Like you might
very
lose,
different.
you know,
people
and
it's totally separated.
Yeah, it's true. And we had, especially like back then, it was like it was the Wild West of people just tweeting and Facebooking their politics and like saying just business owners just being super unhinged. And you still
so many real estate agents, bro. All I see is real estate agents posting their political opinion on their personal professional page or whatever.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. And we've been saying since day one, like, just be professional. Just no one needs to see that. And that's our professional opinion. It's not our like agenda to say like stop talking politics on social media. We know as professionals you need to stay neutral, because if you could lose half of your customers with one post.
Also that, and then two, like, you know, if you're posting your beliefs, that's okay. But if you're spam posting like all this political agenda, like that's when I'm like, okay, like, are you a business page or are you just like a political shit posting page?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I don't know. I think people are entitled to their own beliefs, and I think like, yeah, I don't know.
I think it's how you communicate it.
Agreed. That's the biggest
right
part.
Like if you just go off on a crazy rant and start yelling at people in all caps in the comments and clearly you're trying to fight,
right,
then you're probably like that in your business too, you know?
That's
and that's
exactly
the key.
what I mean.
It's the same way I compare it to like golf. It's like you want to golf with somebody before you do business with them, because you'll see if they implode after being frustrated for a few hours. Yeah. Like it's a frustrating thing. Social media is a frustrating thing. You're going to see comments you don't like, but can you keep your composure and not dive into those comments and make an ass of yourself? And we see a lot of people fall victim to that.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I mean. I mean, people don't have a filter sometimes. Yeah. Like that's the biggest thing for me. It's like you can post whatever the fuck you want to post, but if you don't have that filter to decide, like maybe, you know, this post is a little edgy or it's going to get people riled up, like maybe I shouldn't post this. Yeah. A lot of people just don't have that filter.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's interesting out there for sure. There's a wide variation of people on the internet. So, and that's why like our job's so difficult, right? Is we have to kind of toe the line with all of our clients, make sure they're being professional, make sure we figure out like who they are and how they communicate with their audience, how they've built their business for the last 15 years affects how we're going to communicate with their followers into the next 5 years.
I think it comes down to the authenticity thing. Back to that, it's like if you're going to, like, obviously a real estate brokerage, you know, you want to be as professional as possible, but like a screen printing company, like that's a more creative venture. So maybe you're able to be like that more authentic, kind of like, you know, I come to work in a t-shirt and I'm like you know, a skater guy or whatever it is, you know, so like it's each to their own, but yeah, it's how you like use your image to promote the people and get to the target audience you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for sure, the safe route is to just stay neutral and don't talk politics. Right. You know, if you can just avoid the conversation altogether, then you can appeal to everyone and just keep it clean and professional. And that's what we always say is the best route.
It's almost kind of unfortunate how careful you have to be on social media, even though it's like the safe route. So it's like finding that balance. I think it's important, even if you think it's like unfortunate, but it's just
that's
another
also
part
what
of our
the
jobs, I guess.
Agreed.
that's what the personal versus business page is for too. Like you can
Exactly.
go wild if you have a private
Right.
personal account with your own friends and your own little community of people who talk politics.
Yeah, if
Great.
you really
All
can't
personal.
hold it in for
That's what the
8
business-
hours a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the business page is
Yeah.
for, though. The business page is for business stuff. The personal stuff's for personal.
Right.
And if you are that type of person, like we have full control over how those profiles look and are set up, so we can control how separated your personal image is from the business's image. And you can create a whole separate brand for the business. That's ideal.
Yeah,
Is
well-
like separating the founders sometimes from the business.
That's exactly right. That's one of the pros of hiring a marketing team, is because like we literally will focus on just PR alone, and how do we want the public to look at you? What kind of light are we trying to shed on you that your viewers are going to see? And it's like, yeah, if you're not a great guy, but you're trying to like sell puppies or something, like, you can't be posting all your political bullshit. And,
Yeah.
you got to talk about puppies and rainbows and fun shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's where it's interesting too to see like just different types of clients, because we obviously have clients who their page, it's very easy to separate, like be a business like a restaurant or a like sound and audio company, but then you have realtors who their names are attached to things, so it's like how to help each individual person. So yeah, it's just interesting the wide range of clients we do have.
It's true. All right, so what's the next topic we want to talk about before we get into these like projects and stuff?
Yeah, there's one like kind of specific thing that's like happening lately on Google My Business that we couldn't talk about, because it's sort of like, as of recently, we can tell that it's officially going to be changing a lot. So
Oh, really?
How so?
for the entire Google My Business platform and the ads platform behind it is just going under this like huge revamp, and the whole platform's changing, and it's going to be way more complicated to run Google ads.
Great.
And they've taken away the it was like ads, like AdWords Express or some other term for it, but it basically allowed you to run more simplified, almost guaranteed to get approved ads through Google. It was a little more like of a cookie cutter way to run ads for like quick ads that you needed to get approved, less
settings and
advanced
stuff, right?
But now it seems like it's all going to, and this is a good one for Sahil, Taylor, and I to talk more in detail about in like on a future episode, but it's something that right now we should kind of mention people to keep an eye on, because they're going to see a lot of their ads getting shut down and not approved.
Wow.
And that is going to make people panic. We want people to know that we're here for you to navigate the waters of social media, whether that means for your personal account, business account, running ads, organic posting. We're here for you, so give us a call. We can help you figure out, where you're at now, honestly, give you real honest feedback. We're just good, honest people trying to help, and we can help you move forward in this increasingly complicated world.
Exactly, well said.
With that being said, we can also help you kind of schedule out your year. So right now we're in August. We're, just going to take a look at some of the shoots that we've done over the summer, how we're planning for the winter, and stuff like that. So let's take a look. Well, I did a lot of product knowledge videos for websites the last couple months, like long 30-minute videos that are going to be built into websites. Those are some videos that we provide. Tin Can Sailors was definitely awesome, and I wish I was there with you on that.
That was a really fun
shot at the Destroyer at Battleship Cove in Rhode Island.
Yeah, I saw your stories and I was like, what are you doing?
That one was sick. I had a lot of fun with that
So
one.
exciting.
I shot the video in like the sonar room. It was really cool. There was like all old papers and just like writings and technology from the years, from like the 40s, from the years of the Second World War. And it was just so cool to see how preserved it all was. Like there's stacks of papers, and on the date you could see like January 2nd, 1942 or whatever it was.
Wow.
So
That's
nuts.
so cool.
Nuts that can be preserved for that long. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's so cool you got to see that.
And the shoot went well.
Yep, went well. Besides having to break in at him, it was all good there. And then we went back to his office and did some more B-roll stuff. But
Love it.
good people over there, man.
Yeah.
Good cause.
That's really cool.
So it was really good to be a part of too.
Yeah, so for those of you who have driven past Battleship Cove in Rhode Island for your whole life and never really like seen what's inside, stay tuned, because that'll be a pretty good one.
Yeah. You talk about North Point, the shoot with North Point and the Providence Police Department. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do that.
Did that last month. I mean, that was a good time. Linked up with Justin Conrad with North Point Bank. Good guy. We shot with him a couple times, and he's really close with a lot of the people over at the police department. So we got in contact with the school resource officer at the North Providence High, Nina Bliss. She was really great. She was awesome. And then so we just did like an hour-long ride along and drove around the streets of North Providence, just back and forth. It was really cool. We bought like suction cup mounts that we just like industrial suction cup mounts that we put up on the windshield. So that was pretty cool one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that was to spotlight the police department, right?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Like a cross promotion between North Point, which is like a lending, North Point Bank. They're like a lender, I think, right? And then, police department.
Love that. Shout out Justin Conrad. Great idea. Great execution on a video. And just, we can reiterate again for like the millionth, billionth time that these are the best ways to grow your network is these cross-promotional videos. We're trying to really push all of our clients. In the first few months, you're just getting started on social media. It's great to do some really basic topic videos like who we are, what we do, what services do we provide. But as you start to develop your social media presence, having collaborations with others and going to visit your business associates in their office and showing how you work together, talking about the processes that separate you, those are the things that really help you grow on social media. You even see that with big influencers. Like they can do as much as they want on their own with their own brands, but it isn't until they do that like one big collaboration with the other influencer and they cross-pollinate followers that they both start to really skyrocket. And if you can strategically do that in your area, whether it's like Massachusetts, Rhode Island, or where we are, anywhere in New England, we want people to start thinking about that because it really is a great strategy. Yeah,
I mean, who would have thought that a lender would link up and do a ride-along with the police department? But unlikely people coming together is intriguing for people. They want to see it. It's interesting. So, yeah, like people you would never think, like a real estate agent could go and do something like a restaurant nearby, like just go and do like a kitchen tour. I know one of our clients were looking to go to a Woo Sox game and do a stadium tour. Like, these are things that you want to focus on bringing in larger audiences and, really like prioritizing that and leveraging that.
Yep. And speaking of that too, that client you were just talking about, like on the call this week, it's always a struggle to get connections and figure out, like, especially when you're first starting, you're trying to build your connections. So you're like, who can I really bother to like come have them into our office, or we're going to go to their office with a camera crew. Right. And it's tough to like organize something like that. So it's important to remember you can improvise totally and go anywhere. Like we can make your walk to the coffee shop look really cool and informative and still show who you guys are. You still spotlight a local business. And if you do 3 or 4 of these and then send those videos to the people who you really want to connect with in business, at least you have some sort of portfolio to get that door open. You get your first professional collaboration in. And then it spirals from there. So we want people to know, like, that's what we're here for, is that, like, you call us and we help you. You don't need to call us with the plan.
Right.
You just fill us in. Tell us what your goals are, and we're going to help you use marketing and video and social to accomplish those goals.
I definitely see a lot of clients, too, who I think what could be easy with that is, like, clients will go to, say, like, the Woo Sox game or just somewhere fun, a restaurant, local brewery, and then that's even like an easy tag on Facebook. Like I've tagged so many breweries, restaurants, baseball fields if they just do a simple activity or like team building event there. So. Oh,
and a lot of those places too, like they usually don't have professional photographers and filmmakers coming in to create something in their business. So they're going to be like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I'll take the free publicity all day.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Yeah, it's free videos for them. Right. It's great for everyone.
It's a win-win.
Yeah. It really is a win-win.
The people with the smaller audience gets access to the bigger audience, and the bigger audience gets access to free amazing-looking content marketing. Yeah.
Yep. So. Couldn't agree more.
So they wonder why. A lot of clients wonder why you can't have like a million original ideas and get one out every week or get them out super consistently. It's because these good ideas take time. That's why we have 2 strategies. One is to, like, as you think of good ideas, develop them in like skits or bigger projects, but then have other more manageable, like I don't want to say cookie cutter, like what's a good word, like structures, like, you know what I mean, like a common structure, like, you know, like we film 20 videos in a month and we're going to upload one every week, so 20 weeks worth of content is filmed, and then maybe once a month we create a really nice skit that we put out, and then that's like an extra thing.
Right. Because, well, that's the thing, because so much of social media is also going with the flow and kind of like what's trending. So you have to plan your annual calendar around what you know you can create sustainably. And then you also have to have a little extra bandwidth around so that you can go with the flow. And if you have an idea, you can run with it and quickly make that trendy skit video and, you know, go a little more viral. But you do have, like, it's very hard to say, like, we're going to make a viral video every month. And so many clients are like, yeah, we just want, you know, 3 topics and 1 viral video per month. It's like, okay. That's just not how it works.
Yeah, the point is not to go viral. I think a lot of people need to understand that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that with anything in life, right? It's like the harder you try at something and you just like don't put the effort into understanding how to get there, you're just like doing nothing at that point. You're just spinning your wheels.
And what are you going to do when you go viral? You don't know how social media works. You don't know how you did it. Right. So it's like winning the lottery. It's like, okay, great, you have $50 million, but you don't know how to manage $50 million. And
in this case, it's not even
all go broke.
Money. It's not even $50 million. It's maybe 50 million views. And that's the question. How do you convert those views into revenue? Right.
And yeah, loyal followers. And if you have nothing to back it up besides failed attempts at viral videos on your page.
Yeah. No, I think that's very true.
There's a lot of, it's a balancing act. Like, you need to have a well-rounded digital presence. Like, it sounds very cookie cutter and like buzzwordy to say, like, you need to have a well-rounded digital presence, but it's super important. You have to lay a good foundation with good informational videos that cover all your bases, and then you have to just slowly layer more trendy stuff, connecting with new people. It's layers and layers and planning, and it's all manual labor.
It's like an onion, baby. There's layers to this shit.
Yep.
Exactly.
There's layers and layers.
Like Shrek.
All right, so I think we're gonna pull up. Well, you tell me. So do you? I'm not able to find any projects that I feel.
Let's skip it. Let's watch funny videos.
All right, so it's come to my favorite time of the podcast that we've been reliving every week. This is our. So.
This is our second time doing it.
Is it our second time?
Yeah.
What did I say?
That we've been doing it
every week. Yeah.
For your whole life.
Justin just does this on his own.
It's true. Just me. I just film it myself. All right. So now it's time to do my favorite part of the podcast lately is we're going to review some ads. So from the perspective of a marketing agency, creative, entrepreneurs, we're going to review some ads, what we love, what we hate, what is just ridiculous. So let me get this up on the big screen here. Cool. We got the 10 most popular commercials of 2022 so far.
All right. Let's see them.
Yo, Zeus! A little juice! That's it. I'm done with this place.
We'll see about that. Everything okay out there, baby?
Hey! Yeah. Little Peggy, a little walk, huh?
Peggy.
I figure you could use a little pick-me-up.
All electric?
All electric.
I didn't even notice that was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Electricity in its ultimate form.
Electric Avenue. And we take it higher.
BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine.
That was a good one.
Not bad.
Pretty
Not
good.
bad.
I like the Pegasus.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I like the Peggy.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for star power.
I'd say thumbs up. I
Shout
think
out
it
Peggy.
lacked creativity, personally. But
Yeah.
I think the effects...
It's hard to say that lacks creativity, making Arnold Schwarzenegger's Zeus and then using that to advertise the electric car. But I know what you mean, because for some reason it felt like not that funny.
Well, it's not an original idea.
It's very structured. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, an electric car is probably going to look electric.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
else can you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe that that went over my head. I didn't even realize it was an electric car. Did they say it was an electric
At
car?
the end.
Yeah.
That went over my head. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that.
Again, like, I understand why you don't want to reveal what the ad's for until the end of the ad, but also it's like it sort of diminishes the value of the whole first 20 seconds when you have no idea what's going on.
Right. You want to allude to it at least a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what it's for. Yeah, it's subtle foreshadowing of what the actual product is for, I think, is valuable.
Yeah, like show the car in the background
Yeah.
before it's even a focal point
Yeah.
or something.
Well, I'll give that a thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up. We're just being picky. What about you? Thumbs up?
Yeah, I'd say thumbs up for sure.
All right.
All right, next one.
Nice ride.
Want to give it a spin?
Coffee's enough excitement for me.
Come on.
Very nice. Catherine?
What the?
All right.
Is that?
Eugene Levy? Eugene.
Where is he? Where are you?
Be there in 2 seconds. Well, cock-a-doodle-doo. Send him.
Wait.
Watch the coffee.
I'll drive. Shotgun.
Learn Spanish.
I hated it.
I did too.
The Schitt's Creek characters, though. I thought the whole family was going to be there.
Me too. I thought,
Yeah.
I love Schitt's Creek. I was like all for the Eugene Levy, but that's a classic example of spending way too much money on an ad.
It was
that,
very over the top. Yeah.
So I mean, that had to have been for sure millions, but like high millions. Like
With real Spanish TV.
that was a way overspend,
Oh my god.
and not one mention of what the benefits of that car are. Not that that's like the point of that car. I get it, but like
If it's
that
going to
was
be
a
about
lot.
the car, though, you want the ad to mention more about the car and less about, like,
A little bit
all of
more.
what that was.
And you want to have, like, you can make the car look cool without all of that.
I mean, like, the story was decent. I was able to follow along, but I wasn't engaged. I was
Yeah.
just kind of watching it because it was pretty.
Yeah, but that's like,
Charisma
I feel like
story.
that's a lot of car commercials. Is they're kind of they do that
Fluff.
a lot. It's like
Just fluff.
super flair for no reason.
All cars are the same, basically. So it's
Yeah.
hard to have a unique value proposition.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
But
Yeah, it made it look cool. Eugene Levy's cool.
I'm curious if some of the car commercials will show more of what you'll actually use the car for. Like, no one's going to do what these people in the ad are doing with their Nissan, so.
Yeah.
I bet you if we had like a truck commercial, it would be like all Rams trucks.
Yeah,
Use it to
just
get in
driving
the
on
the
mud.
beach.
Yeah.
That's a good point to bring up, though. Is like it's depending on who you got to assume these people have their shit together quite a bit. So like we can make fun of them all we want, but also they're putting this much money into it because they have a lot of knowledge about who they're marketing towards. So safe to assume the people who are going to buy that car probably don't really care about all the specs and the gas mileage and things like that.
looks
Whereas
pretty.
if you're advertising like something like a Prius or just any sort of like more compact, like highway ready car, you're going to talk more about the specs and the details. But if it's a Lamborghini commercial, you're not talking about
It's got to be hard to make a commercial for Nissan.
that's what the lens you have to look at like big commercials like this through is that they're doing all the research behind the scenes. They have huge budgets for focus groups and they really do know like what is converting better. They're testing these ads in different markets and stuff. So like all respect, because we can criticize the video itself and be like, oh, it wasn't that engaging, but at the end of the day, they know if it's going to work or not.
True.
Better than we do. So
They have psychologists and scientists in their
Yep.
marketing team. It goes beyond.
Yep. And that's where marketing goes. Like, that's why it's so, I think marketing is very fascinating that way because it does get to that level and will get to that level where we eventually have just massive focus groups and consultations on one video and, national advertising and stuff like that. Like, we'll get there. So it's cool to see the result of that.
It's true. See, this is more my speed.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
It's pretty, but it's also like just so
The
unique.
sloths are funny.
It's so unique.
And it's for Doritos. Right away. That's fun. That's good.
Ooh, baby, baby. But baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. But baby, baby.
Nope.
Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby.
life, baby.
Yep. That's a good one. That's an example of spending a lot of money and it is worth it. So that's a fine line because that is a lot of animation there.
It's true.
I think that had something a lot of other commercials are missing, where in the beginning you just don't know what they're about to show. You knew it was Doritos right away. So I like that. Maybe some people like to kind of guess or be surprised, but I think you have to hook them in the beginning.
With the right ad, it's cool to do like a big like reveal at the end of what it's for, but it has to like that
has to
can't
hook you in
be.
some way.
Yeah, I think those types of ads have gotten a little too cookie cutter, where it's like we're not going to show you till the end. We get it. And like,
I think the reason
build-up
they
isn't
do
good
that
enough.
is because as versus that last commercial with Doritos is like some people might automatically be like fuck Doritos. For whatever reason, they might have a bias.
No,
like maybe
that's
they're
very
like,
true.
I don't like it. You know, they're already checked out. Whether maybe they're not as dramatic as fuck Doritos, but they're already checked out because they know this commercial is about Doritos.
That's true.
So they branded their commercials in a way that when you see that it's a Doritos commercial, you know it's going to be funny, entertaining. There's going to be a level of like fantasy to it. Like that's what I really like about it. All the Doritos commercials. Was it the same one? I think last time we watched with the pigs fly. It's like, oh, give me the pig. You know, so it's like you always know something creative is coming with a Doritos commercial.
Yep, and you're definitely marketing towards a little more of an adolescent audience
Agreed.
for Doritos than the adult who's going to buy that sports car when he's 50. You know,
that's true. Yeah.
So
it's funny the different audiences that you cater.
Yeah, it's cool to look at these from all different lenses, like video on its own, video in the context of the audience, like what we would have done differently. I like this a lot.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Hi, can I get a...
Yeah, let me get a...
Okay, get into McDonald's.
Ooh, can I get a... can I get a...
Go, Bubba, go!
That's funny.
Hey, can I get a...
Oh my God, the star power in these videos.
Chicken McNuggets. And what sauce would you like with that?
That was fire.
That was good. That was good.
Solely just because
just
Kanye
relatable.
That was funny. Wasn't expecting Kanye.
Okay, so here's the question. They probably had to pay Kanye $500,000 to go on stage that day to say, so was Kanye worth it? That's the question.
I think so.
Yeah.
Could you have made,
Yo, it's
you don't
actually
think it would
kind
have
of
been
crazy.
as funny without Kanye?
I'm actually really interested in hearing both your takes on this. So I don't know if you've noticed, but lately over the last year, 2 years, 3 years, a lot of these fast food places, McDonald's in particular, have been co-marketing with like rappers. They've been doing Fortnite stuff, trying to like tap into like entertainment markets. So I'm curious, like, do you guys? I mean, it's obviously worked. I mean, there's been a lot of widespread, McDonald's with Travis Scott meal, and then he had like some clothing come out, I think, with the McDonald's logo and shit. It's like McDonald's was the food that you would eat when you couldn't afford to have like a real sandwich, and it's like now they're trying to be this brand that's like, oh, like we're cool, like it's cool to be at McDonald's, and it's cool to like, we're pop culture.
That's
hype.
how I remember it being.
Yeah.
I feel like they've always done that for like teenagers.
It's true.
I
'cause then
loved
they had
McDonald's.
like movies
Yeah.
with like the kids meals, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Classic.
they catch you in like middle school, high school, and they keep you until college.
Damn, maybe that's what it is then. Maybe the kids are just getting more mature with the internet because it's pop culture, and as kids we weren't exposed to that pop culture.
Yeah, they're definitely kids these days are definitely more
Kids
aware.
these days.
Definitely
Well, it's
way
funny.
more aware than we used to.
We started this episode off talking shit about the old people who shit on us for Facebook, and here
Now
we are
we-
talking
I know,
about
now
you
we're talking
damn
about-
kids.
Yeah, it's
Like,
inevitable.
Who are we?
Someday we'll be old.
So fucking old.
But
This
yeah,
is me
that
every
is
day.
cool.
This is me literally every day.
I didn't hate that ad. It's relatable. Like everybody knows the thing.
I didn't hate it either. Oh yeah, so what do we rate it? I rated it.
Playoff time, baby. Games, snacks,
that's
drinks.
good.
I mean, what else can you ask for, bro? Really?
Hey, pass me a Pepsi.
I mean, can you drink any louder?
That's how I drink.
Loud like
I
that?
drink loud. I like to enjoy it.
Toss me some Lay's.
Did you eat any louder?
It's normal to eat loud. Drinking loud makes no sense. Hayden, Eli, road trip to the Super Bowl. Hard pass. Playoffs are on. You're paying for that door, by the way. And the bus. The bus has got a bus. Let's go.
Can we go see the bus?
What up, Eli?
Mr. Cruz, I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, man. Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room.
I got you. I got you.
Whoa!
Super Bowl, here we go.
Are you kidding me?
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
I'm calling Mom after I finish these chips.
How much longer?
You drive weird. Bus, are we there yet?
No!
Hey, Bus, we gotta pull over for some more chips and drinks.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, guys, look what I found.
Bradshaw?
Hey, guys, got room for one more?
So pausing it really quick, my favorite, my thing that I've been noticing the most is how fake these props are, but they make them look so real. Every single bag is perfectly.
I was just about to say the bags are perfect.
Every
so
single
smooth.
one, dude. And then like the bottles were just perfectly filled, perfect color.
Got Doritos, got Mountain Dew.
I mean, the lighting is just amazing
Really
on the
want to
bags.
bring him? It might start to feel crowded. I mean, maybe if you had a little,
Oh, please don't.
you know,
Don't say
What
it.
is this for?
salsa.
I love me some
This is
salsa.
just for Super Bowl parties.
We got one seat left.
Yeah, there's
and
not one
special
main focus.
just for you.
Let's do
Too
it.
many main focuses, actually.
Yeah.
This is like a convertible, except a whole lot better.
That was
If
it?
the price of full-time
Oh my
filmmakers
God.
kept you
Always.
from instantly
Oh.
improving the quality of your videos, I've made a brand new...
That was it.
That was the whole thing.
So what was it for? Just the Super Bowl?
Just like a Super Bowl hype
Yeah.
commercial, probably.
They probably did it like the Super Bowl weekend or whatever,
Yeah,
the day
yeah.
before the Super Bowl.
Have people over buy chips.
Yeah.
And it was Steelers and New York.
I think it's Giants.
Was that the Giant? Yeah.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess that served its purpose for like reminding people that the Super Bowl was that weekend, if that's when it ran. But
True.
as an ad, I would give that a thumbs down because it just.
It wasn't
I
advertising.
mean, it was
anything
for
too much.
all, for 4 different products.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
All right, so I gotta take a spin off of this because these are all too good, and I'm not having fun being like, yeah, this is really good. Yeah,
Yep.
no, let's shit on some people here.
Deal.
Congratulations on your new Dixon City Hyundai.
We've got selection.
This is my vibe. This is the vibe I'm here for.
Yeah, this is what this podcast is all about.
So when it comes to your next car, we have just one thing to say. Get exactly what you want. Come to Dixon City Hyundai.
Wow, the camera movement's unmatched.
Safe, safe every day. Safe. Dixon City Hyundai style.
I'm surprised I didn't get hit with copyright.
That's so funny.
We already did this one.
These guys again.
Haircuts.
Haircut.
Put him out. He ain't got.
I liked the last one though.
Oh,
I approve.
Man needs help.
So,
What was that for?
wait,
The first one?
The first one? I don't even remember. I'm not skipping through haircuts again.
His mama put him out and he ain't got no furniture. Let him have it. Boss lady, this man need a bed. And all he can afford is $69 a month. How you gonna get another one without a bed? Come on, baby. This man needs a TV for his bedroom. All he can afford is $59 a month. You know he got all them children. 73 inches, baby. Boss lady, this man needs air conditioning.
17
It's hot
inches,
on the
baby.
street, and he only can pay
That lady's
$49 a
creepy.
month. I'll cool him down, baby. No money down, no credit check, all the time.
I knew this was. She didn't even say anything.
You just knew she'd be the creepy one.
Yeah.
No money down,
I was literally gonna be like, "Where in the South are they?" Lafayette.
all the time.
All right. I hate this
Hi,
one. I
folks,
hate
I'm
that.
Frankie Flight. I want you to check out Hoop Wireless next to Subway, Equipment Highway, right here in Moulton. Tell your family, friends, and neighbors to come in and check us out. Check out all our
The Carl's staring at his
Much
bird.
more. Hoop Wireless. Hoop Wireless.
Lady John, come in and check out Julio. He'll hook you up right here. Hoop
Hoop Wireless. Hoop Wireless.
Hey, how y'all doing? Wireless. Come and check us out. We got anything you need as far as wireless goes.
Hoop Wireless. Don't forget to check out Hoop Wireless.
Transition
next to
sound.
Subway, Equipment Highway.
Hoop
right
Wireless.
here in Moultrie. Hoop Wireless.
That one was good. That one was good.
All around, dude. I think that one. That was
Yeah.
great.
I mean,
actually-
if that doesn't sell, I don't know what will.
I'm saying.
I just remembered I saw one of those cringy commercials, I think just from watching on YouTube in high school, and it was like an ice cream ad. I'm so curious if it's going to be in here. It was like an ad for ice cream, and it was like some person where like, I don't know what was going on with their head, but they just had the ice cream like all over their body, and they're like eating it off themselves, and that's the ad. And like, I think it was like my high school art class, we started watching like cringy YouTube, and I just always remember that ice cream ad. I was like, who's going to buy this?
We have to look it up.
Yeah.
We have to, remind me. We'll look it up after.
It's so cringy.
If it's not in this conversation.
Where's the base? Where's the base? The Super Stereo Warehouse has all the
Big woofers.
Big
Look at all these
woofers.
amps. That's crazy. Little woofers.
Major brand CD players.
DVDs for the car.
car alarms.
Installation while you wait, and we'll make sure you have plenty of bass.
I found it! I found it! I found the base!
Oh,
Find the bass only in North Seattle at Super Stereo Warehouse.
I love them.
That was fire. All around. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say.
No complaints.
No notes.
It's perfect the way it is. Wouldn't change it.
Whoa, hey guys. Welcome to EB Games.
Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare. Xbox One.
Copy that.
Save $10 on Call of Duty for Xbox One.
These are exhausting.
This is rough, bro.
Got short money, but I need some wheels.
It's like people think they need songs in their ads and they're just trying to pull something together really fast.
I thought, you know what will be really, really popular? To do a song
Yeah.
in front of a green screen with a dog in a costume.
Yeah.
877 Love Mac.
Where's Jill?
She's really lonely and out walking the cornfield again.
Do you think they will ever find us true love?
Whoever edited this edited it on the farm.
We used to be lonely.
Until we met on Farmers Only.
FarmersOnly.com is the new online dating site for farmers, ranchers, and good old country folks.
Good old country
City folks just don't get it.
City folks just don't get it.
I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pot. You know, marijuana. Oh, well, I don't know. What are you, chicken?
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Kate.
Get a teacher.
Excellent. Get a pizza.
Get a lighter.
Get real.
Get out of there.
You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
Oh, shit.
Norman.
Ooh. I can't even, dude. This is so off the rails.
This is actually exhausting.
It's a full-time job, bro.
I'm like sweating from these.
Drug PSAs, bro. Maybe that'll be a whole episode, just shitty drug PSAs.
And farmer and rancher dating sites.
Christian Mingle, Farmers Only.
Was great. Start this over.
Hey, drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to them. Coward.
Drug dealers are dorks.
Norman. Ooh.
Norman.
It's like, you guys don't need to be singing. Like, do something else.
Guarantees the lowest price on any new Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge.
Well, they'll just give you the vehicle.
Why are you holding a basketball?
That was Russell Westbrook.
No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up.
You got real NBA players?
Chrysler.
Yeah.
On any new
Where is it, right here?
I thought they were all like random local firefighters and stuff until he popped up at the end.
Well, they'll just give you the vehicle.
Why would you not lead with your star player? You led with the elderly women in that, and you had Russell Westbrook in your fucking commercial.
Oh my god, that one's horrible. That's the worst one we've seen.
I just don't
That's
understand
the biggest
song, like,
waste.
the singing. I don't.
That's the biggest waste of star power we've seen. Horrible song.
I mean, who would sit through this and watch it? Who would not hit skip on this? And you didn't even lead with your star player.
I know, right? At least leave with the star.
15
player
seconds in,
that
there's
song.
an NBA guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's rough.
Not good.
It's
Not
it's
good,
still
Norman
going.
Chrysler.
The OG.
The GOAT.
We want to shout out Mike from Mike's Golf Club, Golf Shop.
We'd love to work with you, Mike.
We would love to have you into our studio to quiz you on your marketing.
Down at Mike's Golf.
We've already seen this guy.
Oh.
Fuck.
Hey, you might be okay. This line only eats good food.
Yo, this budget was probably non-existent, so already keeping the cost down, which is great.
Mayflower
This is
Buffet.
screaming
Yes,
RuneScape.
it really is that good. At the corner of 3rd and Sticks. It's
my God.
great.
I literally feel like I saw
Wait,
that.
they just took like the frosted flakes, like
Yeah.
whatever that was.
Yo, I didn't even realize that.
That good. At the corner of 3rd and
No,
Sticks.
just
It's
stop it.
great.
Oh yeah.
That's like the only
Horrible
thing that like
copyright issue.
caught my attention at the end.
Wow,
So
good
bad.
point.
Oh, we need that ice cream one to show up. That has to be in here.
But
somewhere.
why?
We're definitely
It is
gonna
What's
do
with
that
the
good.
lion?
At the
I know,
corner
why
of
have the
3rd and
lions? Not,
Sticks.
why not a
Chinese?
panda?
Great.
Right.
Yeah, it says Japanese cuisine.
Dragon, maybe?
You hungry?
Episode of SpongeBob.
You want something to eat? I've got something for you. Here you go. Whoa! What? You want a souvlaki? Well, you'll have to impress me, monkey.
You have to impress me, monkey.
Souvlaki hut. You'll do anything to get one.
Have humans gotten less cringy, or has marketing got better, or both?
I think we just stopped letting these people have a voice.
Well, these people go out of business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably what happens. Yeah.
I've got something for you.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
There you
So
go.
My biggest thing is the inconsistency. Why did he act like the monkey threw something at him?
Yeah.
Whoa!
He said, "Whoa!"
Why the whoa?
What?
Wait, yeah.
You want a souvlaki?
Whoa!
Well, you'll have to impress me, monkey.
Dance for me, monkey.
You'll have to impress me.
What does that even say? Souvlaki
Souvlaki
hut?
That's not, oh,
Souvlaki
okay.
hut. Greek.
They could have made that logo more prominent. Or
Kids
Right.
eat free.
I
And
just
the
don't get
so
it.
all of that was to just say you'll do anything to eat it. That was like the tag.
But then the main message is kids eat free.
Yeah.
That was shit.
Nothing about that talked about kids eating free.
I was like,
Big thumbs down.
huge, massive.
Very bad. Very, very bad, guys.
Oh, man.
Ah!
Oh.
With a neon sign in the background. What is this? A fucking Dr. Miami?
Scream!
Who would willingly watch?
I don't like this.
All right.
My name is Max.
This guy again? This guy again?
This is a furniture commercial?
Oh my god! This fucking guy again, dude. He's haunting my life. We did another commercial where he was like whispering. We got to do a replay on the edit. He was whispering, and then he's like the frog comes out from under the couch. You must have saw it because you edited it. And when he comes out and he starts whispering, he goes, "Martin's Furniture. You'll never find anything like it."
I probably
How is
edited
that
it
a
'cause it was too
furniture
creepy.
commercial?
And then the rap music, like the little acapella rap song.
Yeah.
in the back.
At what point?
This commercial wouldn't be allowed anywhere
No,
right now.
that's inappropriate.
Some of these are so dated.
Some of these are inappropriate.
It's crazy.
What's that? Do you have insurance on this car?
That hair.
No. It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for
I thought she
you.
said eagle, man.
He's not gonna. She said,
Oh, look at those low rates.
I like going through changes. I am down for variety. So it's nice that McDonald's now offers a burger of the month. Each month, a different delicious
You
burger.
can see the mic in that last shot.
It's me. This month, it's the double quarter pounder with cheese. A half pound of 100% pure beef piled high on a sesame seed bun. It's all that. Now, next month, we can look forward to a different burger taste. That's happening. What you want is what you get.
That was actually
McDonald's
fire.
Today.
That was fun. I didn't hate that one. This one I hate.
Title match
could turn your car title into real money. We're talking 1, 5, even 10,000.
You're real money.
Title Max gets you real money in 30 minutes or less. All it takes is a car title and ID, and you're approved.
You're real money.
Bring your car title to Title Max, and you too will say, I got my title back with Title Max.
Title Max.
This is definitely one of the commercials you see at 3 a.m. when you wake up to George Lopez in the middle of the night.
Facts.
You're real money.
No!
Jordache Basics.
What happened to him?
He's been hurt.
He's probably drunk.
No. We have to get help. I don't think we should move him.
Leave him down.
We just saw him. Quick, give me your jacket. Hurry, hurry. Mike, wake up. Wake it up. Do something.
What are you gonna do? He's an old man.
Are we too late? Is he gonna be all right?
I don't get here.
What?
I don't know what that was.
Jesus Christ.
I need to look up what Jordache is.
That was so weird.
That's the thing. If the commercial has to make you look up what it is, it's not good.
Oh, they're jeans?
What? There were no jeans. Well,
Hold on. That can't be right. How is it?
I'm exhausted. These are killing me.
Yeah, let's just make this the last one, and then I want to look up the one that you had in mind too.
oh my gosh.
Jordache. Oh. Yeah, they are jeans. Because life's
I
not.
just don't. That has nothing to do with
That
jeans.
can't-
Anything about that?
He was just dying. He was dying on the ground, correct?
Yeah, I think.
That's. I thought this was like some kind of war.
They were like,
clip.
should we pick him up? Should we? That was so creepy.
Yeah.
I just want to know, where did that come from? Like, why was that?
Wow. These are indeed horrible commercials.
Finally get here.
Oh, wow. Look at this. That's pretty cool.
I hate the
Welcome
audio.
to Sub-Zero.
Thanks.
That's pretty awesome. Is this your first visit here?
Yeah, it was for us.
Yeah. How did you hear about Sub-Zero?
Show me Mannequin.
Yeah.
I literally feel like
Friends
I'm
telling
just
friends is how most people find out about Sub-Zero.
walking
They
into
are
the
true
store.
friends. Are you ready to see Sub-Zero in action?
Yeah.
we are. Sub-Zero is unique among ice creams. It's made as if by magic before your very eyes. Now let's make something delicious. You get to make the choices.
Oh, I know what to
I'll have a large.
Low fat waffle bowl.
Next, choose your flavors and mix-ins.
Ooh, mocha.
Are you really gonna spend money on a fucking how-to for people to come into fucking Sub-Zero, whatever, Cold Stone?
How's that different from any other ice cream place?
I'm gonna say, you know what would sell this better? Just a single picture on Instagram of the ice cream. That's
Yes.
literally how I found all the ice cream in Providence. Like, this
Literally.
looks so good. I'm there every week now.
Unbelievable. That's how, like, that's, this
Now
is
the
where
magic
we come in.
begins.
This is where we come in.
These people need nothing.
Right? Because this is something that can happen easily. It's a business owner who knows that the ads can teach people how to interact with your business. Like, we do that a lot for our clients. We're like, yeah, you can use marketing, you can use social media to like teach
In a
people to call you
strategic
or to
way.
do this or that. This
Right.
is an example of horrible execution.
There's no
where
strategy.
they were like, well, we want people to know that it's simple, that you can order your base ice cream and then your toppings next,
Show,
and then your
don't
this.
tell.
That is just,
It's like
yeah.
people don't need to know
it's just
that in
horrible.
like a deep setting that you're paying a lot of money for.
Right.
Don't-
Show, don't tell, and people will get
Yeah.
it. A picture's worth 1,000 words. People are
Exactly.
smarter than you
Hydrogen,
think.
321 degrees below zero. Flash freezing is what makes Sub-Zero the smoothest and creamiest ice cream on Earth.
That's actually fire.
And now that best part. That magical taste that only the
Look
science
at her eyes, bro.
See her face.
The guy.
steaming.
Whoa, it's steaming.
Check it out. Oh, this is good. You guys try this.
Let me have some of yours. I'll try a little bit of that.
And then just,
Hey, get out of there.
This is too good to share.
Oh, come on.
This is just getting weird now.
I propose a toast to Sub-Zero. Woo! It's everything they said it would be. Visit the Sub-Zero.
yeah, they were pretty specific about what it is.
and Best Buy.
Step one,
It was
order ice cream.
Everything that they said it would
Literally,
be.
yeah.
Okay. I love the ambition with this one. I love that they tried to do something for themselves. It literally looks like they put up a tripod and then just like changed the angle. And the guy, the dude behind the counter, he had his shit together. He knew what he was gonna say.
Yeah.
They planned it.
The actors though, man, like the
They're
men.
like-
Yeah. Well, the women were like, "Oh my god," and then the men are like, "Wow, it's steaming."
Exactly.
All right, this will be the last one. Then we'll look at yours. I don't even want to watch this.
No, next one. Next one.
Well, I'm gonna look at what was yours called? Do
It
you
was
remember?
called like little baby ice cream or something like that. Little baby's ice cream. I don't know if it's commercial. Yeah, it's honestly scary. I'm just gonna that's
Oh
it.
my god, don't. It's this one.
You've seen this? Yeah.
Yes, I fucking know this
Okay.
one.
It's so crazy.
Russ, have you seen it? If Russ hasn't seen it, we'll watch it.
Need a trip to
If you've seen it, we don't need to watch it.
Irish Spring is only a shower away.
So come, smell hello. We're here every morn.
Oh, in the bottom right.
Irish Spring, smell from a nice smelling place.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this. No, I'm not saying this.
This is gonna ruin his day.
There's good reason for my
This ruined my day the first time I saw it. So.
and how I shine, and how my pores are so clean and clear.
I don't like this at all.
Doesn't even have to do with ice cream. It's what-
I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet.
He's smiling a
I
little
spring from activity to
Can you give me a straight
activity.
face?
I love my job. I love my life. When you eat little baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time. Little baby's ice cream.
Oh my
The
god.
audio
that's
is
just a
so
core
good.
memory for me from high school. I don't know how we found this, but
Wow. I'd like that to be the end of my week. I'm done.
Like, I don't need any more of this bullshit. Starting my weekend off like a fucking.
Oh my
no,
god.
man.
There are some bad ads.
I'm glad you guys can be scarred with me.
Yeah, thank you
now.
for sharing.
Well, I think that's where we end the episode.
Let's can we show one good Namra video that we've made, please, to cleanse the fucking palate? So I'm not dry heaving when I go home.
Yes. What's like an interesting one? The archetype one. We never did that.
Oh, with you guys in there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right,
Let's do
do
that. And this one was probably like 2 months planning, like from the initial idea, pre-production call, kind of planning out the script, planning out the day itself, and then we shot for probably 5 hours, 6 hours on that day. So pretty cool little mini production by the Namra team.
And our first cameo.
And our first cameo.
Here at Archetype Insurance Agency, we believe that insurance commercials can be as boring as, well, insurance. So we hired a marketing team to come to our office to make things seem more exciting.
Love that shot.
Thank you for calling Archetype Insurance. How can I help?
Tim Karlowitz with a crucial putt coming up. They are going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
I want to know why it's hissing like that.
So, what'd you guys think?
I loved it. Run it.
Yeah, I do like how that one
Awesome.
came together.
Very
It was
well
a
done,
fun
you guys.
story. Thanks. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, we've done a lot of cool projects. We'll definitely keep showing you guys some projects on this podcast in the future. Like, we've got a lot of different parody videos and just things like the police video with Justin, things like this, different skits that we make for different clients and different industries. We're really making like a vast array of content lately, from graphics to videos and all types of videos and posts and stuff. So it's cool. We'll keep you guys posted on what we're creating. Thanks for tuning into the Namra podcast. You guys are the best as always. Stay tuned for the next one.